The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide.
He rises! Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, it's played into the air. Big header! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Jeff, Chiba really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Now it's Thuram. Ibrahimovic! Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's neat. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Hullet. Gets into some space. Serves a mighty effort! And he's heaved it away. Now who's going to be first to this? Mateus. Gattuso wins the duel this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought him one mighty pile of success down the years.
And it works a treat, provided he's paired with the right folks around him.
And the keeper beats it away. Played with finesse. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Cleared away. Delivers the ball. Toure gets it away. And the counter is on. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Cleared without complication. Mitoma. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Haaland. Distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through. And it's Messi. Cafu. Can he finish? Goal! International! And it's Internacional who take the lead. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Internacional have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Ibrahimovic. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Ronaldinho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Wriggles his way through. Neymar, and he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Internacional really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's being urged to shoot. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. And that is a little undercooked. Hernandez. Ronaldinho. And it's Hernandez. Now Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gattuso. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, super ball. Knocks it out wide. Now the delivery. That is a brilliant interception. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cafu, and it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets a good foot in there. Thuram was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's cut it out. Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Gattuso, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Toure gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's picked his way through. The ball goes in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Ibrahimovic. With Toma. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Jeff Chiba are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Closing in on goal. Chance for a shot! And they've got rid. They've won a throw in.
Substituição em andamento.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Kimmich. Hernes. And it's Neymar. Driving through the middle. And the finish! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. Can he get it through?
Internacional surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a good run down the right. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substituição no time do Internacional.
Mateus taking charge of the dead ball. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 22.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Jeff Chiba really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Temos minuto de acréscimo.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture. And when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone else.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rijkaard. Now McTominay. He's gone forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Bebeto. Played out to the left flank. And no, that was never going to make it. Quick look, then plays it in. And out it comes again. They've got a corner here. Messi goes short. That's a delicate pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Azar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Toure defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that could set him on his way. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Messi, now here's the delivery. And they've got rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Great chance! Goal! Porto! And Porto go in front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mateus. Bullet, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Yaya Toure. Now there's a fine ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Toure with the short one. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Mitoma clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kukçu. Irwin. And it's Azar. That'll be a throw-in. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Swung over. And it's Kukçu.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Thuram. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Bebeto! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the keeper beats it away. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Mitoma. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Seedorf.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Defending of the desperate variety. Now McTominay. Looking tidy in possession here. Lovely feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Bruyne. And he's forced to go back. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Mateus. Ibrahimovic. And it's Seedorf. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now Yaya Toure. And here's Thuram. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Porto are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 3, Maldini. Coming on to replace him is
Kukçu,
number 22,
De Bruyne.
Joshua Kimmich.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto! And the ball's come loose here. He's shifting through the gears. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And one more try! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. Pass is coming. Shot, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mateus. And it's Kimmich. Yaya Toure. And it's Rijkaard. Now McTominay. Mateus. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's De Bruyne. Bebeto has found the net here, of course. Kukçu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he spark a counter here? Showing good feet. Mbappe. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Yaya Toure. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's... And Hullet! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Ibrahimovic sticks it away. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Kudus going face-to-face with his great rival, Seedorf.
Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And that was nowhere near his best.
Jeff Chiba really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Spread out to the left. Rummenigge. And it's Seedorf. And here's Lukaku. Ibrahimovic. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Not the most convincing of passes. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Caught offside that time. Yaya Toure.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Jeff, Chiba just may have felt a little extra pressure.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Lewandowski! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Opts for safety. Looks to the other side. Ibrahimovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. 12th of June 2014, the day the hopes of 214 million people rested largely on the shoulders of one man. That man, the generational talent that is Neymar.
Yeah, and he, in many ways, Peter, saved Brazil from...
Can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. That has been slung wide. Wilshere can get it clear. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. Oh, and the shot! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nigeria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 14.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Goes looking wide. Turns back here, probably the best option. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot.
Jeff Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for a runner. Oh, played through for the wide man. Seedorf.
Jeff Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is out of play. And it's Kimmich. Mateus. Carvajal does really well there. He is strong. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Raul. Kimmich. It's Hullet. And it's Seedorf. Half an hour played now. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, nice touch. And they've got a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
McTominay, very much a man of this moment. Yaya Toure. McTominay. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Mitoma. Nicely weighted ball. Lofted in. Punched away.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby. Jeff Chiba truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mitoma. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kimmich. And this is... Tries a shot! Now, and it's come back out to him. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Lewandowski. Ah, that's a fine interception. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And there they are.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Jeff Chiba.
Lewandowski! They want to be quick to recover this. Harmlessly behind. That has been knocked clear. Flings in across. Oh, smashing header! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Nigeria really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Kimmich. Mateus. Has a look and plays it forward. Carvajal. Wilshere. Raul. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kimmich. And it's Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's being urged to shoot. Cross to the back. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's forced to go back. McTominay. Mateus. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kimmich. And it's Seedorf. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Seedorf is fouled. Ibrahimovic strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
McTominay. It's Kimmich. Mateus. Ibrahimovic, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Rijkaard. And it's Carvajal. And here's Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bullish header! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Stood up well to him there. And here's Thuram. And it's Seedorf. Kimmich. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Danger averted for now.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Char. Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 4, Hullet. Number 18, Mitchell.
Carvajal.
Coming on the field, number 9,
Carvajal made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Number 15, Palace.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Seedorf. It's Kimmich. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi with the short one. Great defending, strong and determined. Played in by Danny Carvajal. And that should get the job done. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
2 added minutes has been
Seedorf
indicated.
hurtling down that right flank. And he's picked out the run. Carvajal. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And here's Hullet. Oh, he's bustling through here. And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Toure with the short one. Turns and goes back. And it's Kimmich. Showing good feet. And he's well positioned here. That's a cute ball. A header! In for the pieces! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. Czech deals with that, nice and simple. Guti. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Guti. Goes looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Turns back here, probably the best option. Seedorf chasing after it. Seedorf going full tilt down the right-hand side. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ibrahimovic receives it in a wide position. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed in towards the centre. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. The ball has bounced loose now. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. And it's Serginho. He has found the way through. Serginho gets it away. Corner number 2 then. Toure goes short. Backward it goes. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Maldini. Now Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Thuram, played back. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Zico! Could move up a gear here. Seedorf picks it up out wide. And Hullet! That's really well cleared. Kimmich. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. Serginho, gently done. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. And a shot! No mistake! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, that's a key interception. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are back on the way. Serginho. Ibrahimovic has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
That's very neat. He's had it taken off him. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Ibrahimovic touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Nistelrooy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now he's got space here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pass is just off target. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
And this is Van... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Knocks it into space. Big header! No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That has not gone well. Oh, can he get onto this? Serginho. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. An instinctive delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This has become one superb game of football.
Milan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a quick ball upfield. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Kimmich does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Guti. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute.
Great
added
vision.
time.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He is just caressing the ball. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Neymar gets flagged offside. Rijkaard. McTominay. Ball played for Rijkaard. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Van Nistelrooy, and here's Neymar.
Kimmich. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chooses to go cross-field. And this is Ibrahimovic. Crosses it in. Marquez clears it away. Seedorf wriggles his way through. That's a good ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's having a shot! Goal! Gremio! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scorer for Gremio after 21 minutes is number 9.
Gremio have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Thuram will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Jeff Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Yaya Toure conjures time and space where few can. Ibrahimovic touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, that's superb. Good ball, good take. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, nice touch. That is good strength. Oh, that is a nice touch. Great vision. And this is Hullet. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And this is Hullet. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that's nice. Kimmich. And this is... goes for a shot! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's played it back. Seedorf. And it's Kimmich. Played out wide. With Toma. Lovely bit of skill. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Costa Curta. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Ibrahim. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Jeff Chiba have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Out to the left it goes. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Yamal, played into the middle.
Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Pull it. Thuram receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gremio appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Toure, who does have an assist to his name. Seedorf. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now he's got space here. Oh, no joy this time. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
He's in a great position here. Oh, it's Seedorf. That's good play. And here's Seedorf. Ibrahimovic. Thuram! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Good reason for optimism here.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Turn. Number 11,
Kimmich goes short.
coming on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 13.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Bruno Fernandes. Out towards the flank. Jordan Henderson. Rummenigge, always looking for that half a chance. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. Kimmich with the short one. Now this... Yaya Toure! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a... Tries a shot!
Gremio really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nicely weighted ball. He won't be happy with that one. McTominay. And it's Kimmich. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution in progress.
Van Nistelrooy absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Very much into the last knockings. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, what a... He's had a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. So their fourth quarter of the game. That's the throw. Now it's Kimmich. Cross flung in towards the middle. Khan claims it without any fuss.
Jeff Chiba really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Neymar.
3 minutes at a time.
And he's being shifted off it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so...